guys, what's up? My name is Ariel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Right now I'm just, posting my very first video. I'm kind of nervous about it, but we're gonna see how this journey goes. So to start off, what I do at a COVID site, I am a medical assistant and I test patients for COVID. I get the opportunity to drive or fly to other COVID testing sites and help out there. Right now, I've been in the state of Texas so far. I traveled to Michigan, which was my recent trip that I came back from. And honestly, it was so cold, I don't think I would go back. Okay, so working at this site, the main question I always get is, what tests are we using? And when I say that, it's either one of two options. You got the nasopharyngeal or you have the oral test. Those are your only two options here when testing for COVID. Now, when I say those are the only two options, I'm speaking as for a free drive-through site. Nasal, oral are the only two options that are available for free at a drive-through site. Now, obviously, there are more tests you can take. I mean, you have to pay for the rapid and you have to pay for the antibody test as well. But as for the free drive-through site, it's either an oral swab in the mouth with a giant cotton swab, or you get the nasopharyngeal, the nasal swab, which is a Q-tip about this long that goes right into the back of your nose, the nasopharyngeal cavity. Okay, so if you have not been tested or you're afraid to get tested, let me tell you now, it's not that bad. It lasts about 5 to 10 seconds with the swabbing. However, if you have a bad swabber, this is the only thing I can say. If you have a bad swabber or someone who's new to doing this type of test, it could be traumatizing. I say that because the swabber is also nervous, and you being nervous versus the swabber being nervous it's not gonna end well, okay? Another question that I receive while working at a COVID testing site is, how does it feel? Does it hurt? Are you gonna stick it in my brain and pull my brain out? Do you go to the back of my throat? Are you gonna swab my tonsils? Is it gonna hurt? Am I gonna bleed, get a nosebleed? The answer is no, okay? Now, what I can say is, with a patient who is nervous or maybe has anxiety issues, that could be a challenging swab, I would say, only because that patient is either going to be very, very tense, have some anxiety issues, maybe going to a panic attack, I've had that happen, or maybe even become so afraid that they just completely have to terminate the test. And when terminating a test, that is one thing we will do, but we don't want to do because we actually would like to have the patient to get tested. We won't stick it as far back as the nasopharyngeal. We'll really just kind of stay within the sinus cavity area and just kind of swab as much as possible. And in that case, we will have to swab both the left and the right nostril in order to get an accurate test. That being said, I'm actually going to put a video of me and one of my coworkers getting tested. So try not to freak out. It's not that bad. I know it looks worse than what it could be, but
y'all, all kinds of hell. You hear me? She put it on her YouTube channel.
it is.
I need to make me a YouTube channel. Jesus Christ. We just gotta do a YouTube channel on our journey in this COVID world.
What? I'm trying to tell you.
We gotta go ahead and do it, Johnny. I mean,
Come
like,
right out.
from us being testers to us being tested every Wednesday.
So disregard me and my coworkers screaming. We were just kidding. It really doesn't hurt. Honestly, we get it done every Wednesday. I want to say it was about every Wednesday for about 8 months or so. Could be longer. It doesn't hurt. We just were acting like that just because we wanted to be silly, and give our manager who was actually swabbing us, along with our RN, a hard time because we just like to harass them. So we're going to discuss the pros and cons of the nasopharyngeal testing, right? Pro, you get an accurate test result. It goes really quick. It doesn't last that long. It takes about 5 to 10 seconds. It's free, can't be mad at free. Along with, you can get it as many times as you want because it's free. You don't have to get out the car. You don't have to go to a waiting room or hospital, urgent care, none of that. You simply pull up to a testing site. They're all over Texas or all over the United States. Go get tested in your little car. You drive up there. Tell them your name, your information. They go ahead and bring you forward, get you tested. Boom. You're in, you're out. No more than 30 minutes? That's it. Versus waiting in a doctor's office, sitting there, taking your time, waiting for everybody to, go through, go in line, this order, whatever. And on top of that, you're in an enclosed doctor's office with other people who could be sick, coughing, sneezing, whatever. As far as a con to the nasopharyngeal testing, I would say the only real con is not being able to speak with your physician while actually getting the test or getting, actually going to the doctor's office. Not being able to talk to your physician or, having that one-on-one time with him is the only con, because going through a drive-through site, you're talking to just medical professionals or MAs. It's not really as helpful as your actual physician. Along with that, the result time for getting your PCR test back is a little longer than the actual rapid test. So the rapid test is within 15 to 20 minutes, right? And then the PCR is about 3 to 5 days. Could roughly be as soon as 48 hours. However, 3 to 5 days is your wait time. So if you're looking to go back to work or go on that trip, you might want to wait a couple days, or you might want to get it early. Completely up to you. If you don't believe me and you're still afraid to get tested, please come and see me. I'm at the Arlington testing site, Arlington, Texas, right next to the East Arlington Library. Yes, it is drive-through. Just ask for me with one of the registration guys. They will help you out. And please don't worry, I got you covered. If you don't believe me, I promise, fingers crossed, I got you covered. All right, that is it for my video. This is my very first video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions about anything regarding COVID, getting tested, or if you want to see some more content about this, please let me know in the comment section, okay? Follow me, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, hell, Facebook. I'm on everything. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Peace.